know what I'ma do? I'ma leave it alone, and I ain't going back. If you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you see on Kendra Damn G, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you see over on Ashley's show, go the fuck on. Why is it that y'all think that you can control shit? Get your own YouTube channel, start it the fuck up, and do whatever the hell it is that you want. But I promise you, I promise you, I'm not gonna come over to nobody's nothing and tell them nothing about what the hell it is that they're doing. You go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like, if you don't like, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. Go the fuck on. Go the fuck on. At the end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, crusty, ashy, we're not gonna settle, no settling, we're not gonna settle, no settling, not gonna settle, no settling, not gonna settle, no settling, not gonna settle, hey, not gonna settle, got a new song, y'all, anyway, got it, settling, not gonna settle, no settling, not gonna settle, no settling, not gonna settle, hey, not gonna settle. Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs.
every man, there's a woman.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy. Dummy.
I'm gonna let you know right now, your mama's a hoe. It doesn't matter that that's your mama and what your certain feelings about her. Your mama is a hoe. She's a hoe.
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I beg your pardon?
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Because I've lost all respect for that bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And I'm standing on it.
Just to let you niggas know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you.
20 years later.
Our black men, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you. And most importantly, we need you.
And most importantly, we need you.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
My man. See my man.
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber, what did I see?
I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Hold your body. Whatever it is you want from me. Baby, you see, you don't have to say nothing. I know your body was something. And it's easy for me to see that your body's calling me.
You don't think you're hurting people singing?
Who I'm hurting out here? I'm helping you in your funky show. I don't see nothing wrong.
You think you're helping?
A little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong.
Then Joy Reid is probably the same.
I don't have a problem with.
Then Joy Reid is probably the same. She's from the Congo, you know.
I don't have a problem with.
For her family in the United States.
She could do what she wanted to.
Huh? For her family in the United States.
She could do what she wanted to.
What kind of shit is that?
Shut up, bitch!
I don't have a problem with.
You're the kind of woman that I could give a lot of game. As much as you retire, love, well, maybe you don't have to ask. And I'd give you love. Hey, that's that jam. I'd buy your clothes. I would cook your dinner too. Soon as I get home from work.
Joy Reid?
That thing fine, boy.
Sweetie. Oh, you said...
Bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Joy Reid? No.
No. Clip.
Shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Fuck Mountain, where there are no more fuck ups to shut.
Couple of balls soon, we gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that backstreet money.
Yeah.
You got a couple of kids, you don't have no job.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that little girl, that's my job.
Yeah.
Come in by your Texas. I'm pants, what the what? What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. And that's on who? Man-headed little lamb. Okay.
God, where her mother at? Where this little girl mother at? Where they role models at? Where's the adults? Huh? That's the question we all trying to figure out.
We like free stuff. Huh? So we came out here to get all this free stuff. Huh? But then the car saying you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
It is difficult. You don't go blind because you married. I see titties and booties every day. I see titties and booties every day.
I see titties and booties every day.
I see titties and booties every day. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? I need the men to stand up and say amen. If you ain't said that, all church.
Let the church say amen.
Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties.
The wing makes go.
What kind of shit is that?
Booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, titties and titties and titties and every day. Booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and every day. Titties and booties, 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 titties and booties. I need the men to stand up and say amen. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day, titties and booties.
Hands, everybody, and everybody clap your hands. We lambda, 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 and oh, make a move. And we've come here on stage tonight to do a show for you. We got a rockin' rhythm and a high-tech sound that'll make you move your body down to the ground. We got Poindexter on the violin, and Lewis and Gilbert will be joining in. We got Booger Presley on the mean guitar, and a rap by little old me, Lamar. We got Takashi beating on his gong. The boys and the moves are clapping along. And just when you thought you seen it all, along comes a lamb to 4 foot tall. So won't you come on out here on the floor so we can work our bodies like never before. Break.
Woo! Lord help your people. Hey there, besties. Oh my goodness gracious. Earth Day is something, right? Rest in peace. I can't. I can't. If it ain't one thing, it's something else. Anyway. Shout out to all the nerds. Shout out to Generation X. I do have something to read from the New York Post about him. It seems like it was self-deletion, which sucks, obviously. But you know, when self-deletion happens, I say at least they didn't take anybody else out, because you know how people do today. They take everybody else out with them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, rest in peace to Robert Carradine, and you know, just another one for my generation. But unfortunately, you know, with him it's self-deletion, but with some people that are dying, it's old age. So when I see people say stuff like, I wonder if he took the vax, y'all sound dumb. Yeah, like, how long do y'all think people live till they 500? Eric Dane, of course, he found out he had ALS in less than 12 months ago, and now he's on up out of here. Jesse Jackson, freaking, what is he, was 80 some odd years old? Like, how the hell long do you think, you know, people are supposed to live? And no shade, gentlemen, but y'all die sooner than women do for the most part. That's why you better take care of your asses. I say it all the time. Y'all ain't got to listen to me. What the hell do I know, right? You know, you try to take it. I just saw a post earlier today where it was this woman saying when she has the flu and everything that she does, and, you know, she's doing all these things. And then when the man had the flu, he's just in bed, all emaciated, laying around, practically dying. And if that's not the truth, that is the truth. I don't care what y'all say. That's the absolute truth. Trying to take care of a man when he is sick and then have to do everything else. It's crazy work. And then you choke, and then y'all don't even listen. Child, are you sure? Maybe you need to go to the doctor. I'm fine. Fuck it then. 3 days later, you know what? I think I'm going to go to the... Child, y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen. And we try to help y'all. You say there's women who don't care, and all these women, they care about themselves. Try to help y'all's asses. What do y'all do? Don't listen. And then 3, 5, 10 days later, when you ain't better, you'll be like, you know what? Maybe I'll go do what the fuck it is that you said to do 10 days before. Child, anyway. Let me go ahead and just get into this, what is it? This article from the New York Post. Oh, StreamYard. Anyway, it says Robert Carradine failed to show up to a table read days before devastating death. So he was still working. Child, I don't want to look at Don Lemon's ugly face. Robert Carradine allegedly raised concerns days before his heartbreaking death when he failed to show up to a table read. According to Connie Lamothe, the director of Carradine's final project, The Driver, she knew there was something wrong when he went MIA from her film. She told TMZ Tuesday that the actor left producers worried when he went radio silent last month. John, he looked the same but different at the same time. Does that make sense? He looks the same and yet different at the same damn time. It says producers didn't know where he went or what he was doing, but a friend in the cast knew of Carradine's mental health struggles, so they decided to give the actor some space. The cast and crew hoped he would return to work when he was ready, but he never did. They reached out for comment. Despite Carradine's worrying behavior, Lamar told the outlet she is shocked and devastated over his death, and that during their time in pre-production, the Lizzie McGuire alum was delightful and always cheerful. So I didn't watch Lizzie McGuire, but my oldest probably did. So she probably knows him from that. Whereas I know him from Revenge of the Nerds. No Lizzie McGuire for me. She noted that Carradine had been super excited about the project, a crime drama in which he was playing a leading role as a MOB boss, and wanted to show he could do more than comedy and Westerns. Robert took his own life after battling bipolar disorder, his brother, actor Keith Carradine, announced on Tuesday. It is with profound sadness that we must share that our beloved father, grandfather, uncle, and brother, Robert Carradine, has passed away. His family said in a statement to Deadline he was 71 years old. There's Booger. Shout out to Booger. If you know, you know. Keith added his family wanted to raise awareness that his brother's two-decade struggle with bipolar disorder. He was diagnosed with bipolar after his brother David died by asphyxiation in 2009. Lord help you people. He made his film debut. All right. We most know him from Revenge of the Nerds. So there is, that's his daughter right there. So in case you didn't know, that's what happened. Rest in peace. Anyway, y'all, take care of your mental health, especially if you're able to and you have insurance and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But for people to continue to say some dumb shit about, I wonder if somebody took the vax, please go to hell. Just go straight to hell. Anyway, shout out to y'all. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday. Shout out to Norbit. Shout out to y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. It's Ladies' Night. Shout out to Cool in the Game. Oh, yes, it's Ladies' Night. And the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's Ladies' Night. Oh, what a night. Shout out to those that know. Okay. So we got a few things that the ladies got to be talking about. And child, I ain't going to be here all night. I'm going to tell you that right now. Even though I just seen that O'Shea just dropped 15 more videos about Anton and Mika. I already had one up. And I'm like, I can't even keep up. I had to drop him a super things because, child, all these damn videos, if that ain't the hardest working man on YouTube, I don't know who is. So we'll get to that at the end. Let's get some important stuff. Let's laugh a little bit, okay? Let me go to Facebook, child. Yeah, because Anton said, y'all already know. So we're going to go over to Facebook, all right? Because you know, men are not needed. Y'all ain't shit. You don't do shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't never going to be shit. Let me turn some music on. You ain't never going to be shit, all right? And if you ever need a reminder, I'm here to tell you. Shit. So this is from Facebook and it says, them daddies don't play. Watch these kids, child.
Hazelnut flavor. Hey, boy, you my mommy?
You're sick.
No, I'm not.
You're sick.
Help!
Lay down, be quiet. No. Hey, what you doing?
Jen, sit down.
No.
Sit your ass down, man.
Sit down. Sit down.
Sit down.
Jackson, take off the VR. Jackson,
take off the VR.
Obviously not.
Sit down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rise
and shine. Come on.
Hey, get out, Jack. Let's go. Hurry up. Listen to your mom. Get your butts moving. Go.
Let's go.
Hey. Get down. Get down.
Get down. Now.
Child, y'all ain't needed. Child, y'all ain't needed. We don't need y'all sassy straight. You don't do shit. You ain't about shit. You ain't gonna be shit. You don't be taking care of your kids. You don't be raising your kids. You don't be paying for your kids. Y'all ain't shit, all right? I'm here to tell you, just like Prince. But y'all, one, I don't know where all them kids came from out of nowhere. Just all of a sudden, all them damn kids. And then that one man that took that kid out of the room, I certainly hope that baby made it back. Certainly hope that baby made it back. But shout out to all the good dads. We see you. We appreciate you. Child, you already know. If you can't say wait till your father gets home, child, then you ain't doing the shit right. That should be all you need to say. Wait till your father gets home. That should be enough to straighten any kid up. And if not, then you ain't doing it right. Wait till your father get home. Shit. Anyway, moving on, child. Moving on. Let's laugh a little. This lady. This shit is hilarious. How does she know where I live, though? Love or restraining order. All right.
Don't break my heart. Cedric. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused, Cedric. When you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Uncry these tears, Cedric. I cried so many nights. Unbreak my heart. My Cedric.
What are you doing, man?
Cedric.
I'm in front of my son. You came this to my house. I'm in front of my son.
Cedric.
I'm in front
This
of my
supposed to
son.
be our house, Cedric. This supposed to be our house. Yeah, I'm following you. I'm following you because this supposed to be our house, Cedric.
Yeah, but you doing this in front of my son.
I'm sorry, we met. He know me. Your son know me. He know me, and he know how you are too, Cedric. You know this is not right. I don't know how to not pursue you,
trying to
Cedric.
be famous on the internet?
I'm already famous, but just because of you. You made me famous because you're a narcissist. And you're an extreme narcissist, and you play with my heart. You didn't have to play with my heart, Cedric. I love you, and you know I love you. I love you. You lied to me. You lied to me, Cedric. See, that's my sister. She gonna do what I asked her to do, but you lied. You lied, Cedric. Why you can't accept that? Why you can't accept the fact that you lied? You led me on. You did, Cedric. You led me on, Cedric. You did. And it don't matter. She don't have to stop recording, Cedric.
Stop recording.
Just say you love me, Cedric. You know you do.
You're embarrassing yourself.
It doesn't matter, baby. I love you so much. It's supposed to be our house. We're supposed to be together. Unbreak my heart.
This was freaking hilarious. It absolutely is a skit. But before I knew it was a skit, I was watching this shit saying, girl, now come on, girl, laughing my ass off. He said, I'm in front of my son. The way that son was looking, I'm like, this is crazy. So this is some child. I don't know if he's a comedian or not, but they are hilarious. That is so freaking funny. Anyway. Shout out to Tony Braxton and to Cedric. Shout out to Cedric. And not the entertainer Cedric, even though he is an entertainer, clearly, right? All right, y'all, let's get into some racism, child. Because if we don't talk about racism, nobody else will. Let's get a reminder. It seems that people want to remind people about Holcho. Holcho tried to say that you coloreds don't know nothing either, okay? It says, let's never forget this. New York Governor Holcho, young black kids in the Bronx that don't even know what the word computer means. What did he say? Hold on. I ain't see it. Hold on. out to Frigidaire. I cannot. That is hilarious. Oh, well. Oh, well. You might be right, child. Shout out to Frigidaire, but not really. All right, let's see what Hojo had to say, child.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions, young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions, young black kids.
A lot of people don't know how to register. Not everybody in the community, the Hispanic and the African American community, particularly in rural areas that are distant and or inner city districts, know how to get online to determine how to get in line for that COVID vaccine. A lot of people don't know how to register. Not everybody in the community, the Hispanic and the African American community, particularly in rural areas that are distant and or inner city districts, know how to get online to determine how to get in line for that COVID vaccine. A lot of people
more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump and you ain't black.
I didn't know Joe Biden was in on it. I mean, I know he in on it, but I didn't know he was in on this with Dago and Hocho. That should surprise us now. But don't forget, y'all, it's okay. As long as you say house in front of the N-word, hard E-R, Torre, the pro-black, said that it's okay for white people to go ahead and say it. So blacks, get ready, child. Blacks, get ready. Blacks, FBA, A-Dolls, African-American, chocolates, ebony, child, choose a fucking name. Get ready, because Torre said, and y'all ain't send me nothing that shows a pro-black that's against it, then I'm going to go ahead and say that they must be for it. So if that's what it is, then that's what it is. Understand and know these niggas don't give a damn about y'all. Moving on to more racism. Amanda Seals. Amanda Seals calls out Ryan Coogler and others for attending BAFTA awards. Let them crackers be amongst themselves. Now let me see what the hell BAFTA is. Hold on a second, child. These damn acronyms. BAFTA. What the hell is BAFTA? Wait. BAFTA Awards incident involving guests with Tourette's. What in the world? Hold on. What the hell happened? BBC edited out second racial slur from BAFTA's broadcast. What is going on? Hold on. Lord help your people. Hold on. It's not funny. It's not funny. Let me see. Google says it's sorry. Oh, it's sorry for push alert on BAFTA N-word fiasco that included a slur. This is as of today at 6:43 p.m. EST. Well, shit, it just got updated. Google has apologized for publishing a news alert on the recent N-word outburst at the BAFTA Awards that outrageously included the slur. Well, according to Torre, it's okay. Don't even worry about it, child. Don't even worry about it. The Post promoted an article about an audience member with Tourette's shouting the N-word during the Sunday ceremony and included text inviting readers to learn more using the slur. And oh my. Child, what is going on? Child, what is going on? I can't take it. Google said the language was a mistake and occurred because its safety filters failed to catch the word. Of course. The tech giant added that its system recognized a euphemism for an offensive term on several web pages and accidentally applied the offensive term to the notifications text. We're deeply sorry for the mistake. We've removed the offensive notification, are working to prevent this from happening again, a Google spokesperson told the Post on Tuesday, noting the system error didn't involve artificial intelligence. So this guy here on Sunday night, John Davidson, a Tourette's activist who has the syndrome himself, was seated in the BAFTA Awards audience when he involuntarily shouted the N-word while Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were on stage. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, shout out to Reaper. Pause. Let me just bring up my damn Gmail. Hold on, y'all. I can't do this. You can't sit up here in one breath and not call out fucking Touré. And then now all of a sudden black people supposed to be upset about this? Like, no, pick a fucking lane. Has Amanda Seales come out and condemned Touré? Because if she hasn't, fuck that bitch too, okay? Because if you're not going to tell that nigga to shut the fuck up, then you can't get mad at this just because it's this white person. So that white person, it's okay, but that white person, I don't have time for your colored bullshit. Thank you, Reaper. This is BAFTA Awards 2026. BBC apologizes after racial slurs shouted by guest with Tourette's. It's okay.
It would have been Britain's big night to celebrate art and culture, with royalty mixing with the Hollywood elite. Instead is mired in controversy this morning, the BBC apologising to BAFTA viewers after several obscene outbursts from Tourette's activist John Davidson were heard on a broadcast. Davidson is the inspiration for the movie I Swear, which was nominated for 6 awards and took home the leading actor BAFTA. He was diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome at the age of 12. It's a neurological condition that can cause involuntary movements and vocal tics, sometimes involving outbursts of inappropriate language. One such outburst heard on the broadcast was while Sinners stars Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were on stage.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
A racial slur could be heard while the men presented the award for Best Visual Effects. Jordan and Lindo looked startled, but continued on. Host Alan Cumming later asking the audience for their understanding.
You may have heard some strong and offensive language tonight. Tourette's syndrome is a disability and the tics you've heard tonight are involuntary, which means the person who has Tourette's syndrome has no control over their language. We apologise if you were offended.
Child, y'all can miss me with all that bullshit. Y'all can miss me with all that bullshit. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. But don't give me no Tourette's syndrome is the reason why. So you telling me that Tourette's also knows when you got a black person there and you're going to sit up there and say the N-word, right? All right, cool. Any excuse is better than none. But I'm not going to be all riled up because not y'all, didn't come at Touré for saying his dumbass nigga nonsense. Go at that nigga and correct him, make him take accountability, and then maybe I'll give a shit about this shit. But y'all, one white person versus another white person, so now we got to pick it. See colors? See colors? See, this is what the fuck it is that you do when you don't stand on shit. This makes no sense. So we supposed to be all riled up over this. Let's see what Mandy has to say, though. Let me go back to Mandy. Hold on a second. Let's see what Mandy has to say. Because Mandy, what your ass got to say about Tor fucking Ray?
Amongst themselves. I'll keep showing up to these racist ass places and expecting racism not to happen. Stop supporting this shit. Let them crackers be amongst themselves. You know, I don't know why we keep showing up to these places expecting respect. Okay, Kerbin, you had 3 strikes and you are out. You had nothing valid to say. You asked me twice about Dr. Umar and then asked would I consider dating a man younger than me. Go away. I just don't see the point. Why are you going to the Oscars, the BAFTAs, like Ryan Coogler, whose work I love and who I respect, is going to go to the Grammy. It's going to go to the Oscars. And his whole movie is about how assimilation is what let them crackers be amongst themselves. I'll keep showing up to these.
Let me tell you something. I would never hang out with Amanda Seales. Not never, ever, no way. And I think the reason, in my opinion, that she got something to say about this shit is because ain't nobody inviting her to shit. How many times has she been upset because she wasn't invited to something or they turned her away? And those weren't all necessarily white events, okay? They said, Mandy, we don't like you whether you're at white events, black events, Asian events, Hispanic events, child. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, okay? So for you to come out here with all this running off at the fucking mouth and you could see BAFTA. What the hell does BAFTA stand for, y'all? I didn't even see that. And you got all this to say because this white person said it. Now, that excuse about the Tourette's, they could kiss my ass with that. Trust me when I tell you, okay? But help me understand why Mandy ain't got no soliloquy to say about Tourette. Mandy, where is your soliloquy about Tourette that says it's okay? Hard ER. Hard ER. Long as you put house in front of it and you're talking to ICE agents, then it's okay. So if you're not going to be outraged about that, you could kiss my entire black ass about this shit. Because y'all allow this shit while you try to sit up here and act like you outraged. You ain't outraged. I'm telling you, she only mad because nobody invites her to shit. That's why she always sitting in her crazy ass looking house. Where's she going? What's she in? What TV show she doing? What movie she doing? She ain't doing shit but sitting around mad, wishing somebody would invite her somewhere. Those men are out there because they were supposed to get an award and they should go and get their accolades. Just because you can't cross over, Mandy. Mandy, just because you can't even get along with your own that you allegedly be fighting for. Just because you can't get along with your own and you gonna sit up here and tell other people what they should be outraged about. I'm outraged that you got the audacity and the nerve to be outraged. The internet is owned by white people. Why you on it since you can't stand crackers? No shade, white people. That's what she said. I'm repeating what she said. How come she's on this here internet, specifically Google, because she's on YouTube? She don't like white people. She can't stand white people. She always gonna tell black people when they can't hang around white people and what they doing wrong, but ain't got shit to say about Tourette. N-word hard ER. Child colors, you got in my face. I ain't got time for none of y'all. I ain't got time for none of y'all. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Because none of this makes any sense whatsoever. I guess she didn't hear about it. So, yeah. You think that none of the pro-blacks heard about what the fuck Tourette said? Do y'all think for 1 second, tell me the truth, shame the devil. Do y'all think that all these pro-blacks, including D fucking L. Hughley, did not hear those white people call that man the N-word? Bueller? Do y'all really think that they did not hear about that white woman and a couple others calling these agents the N-word? If that don't tell you what y'all need to know, then nothing ever will. And that's why you gotta stay the fuck away from me, because I ain't got time. I ain't got time for you fucking hypocrites. I ain't got time for y'all to try to act like you care about black people when I know damn well the only color you care about is green. And then you want to fault the rest of us for trying to have a fucking come up. I know you lying, Reaper. Send me the video. If you've seen it, seriously, send me the video. It's okay for these people to make money and to drive y'all to where they want y'all to be, but for the rest of us, it's not allowed. And then they get to say that I'm a fucking white supremacist talking points. If that's what the fuck I'm doing, then what the hell is Tourette doing, Bueller? What the hell is Tourette doing then? What is Amanda Seals doing then? Child, please.
This is amazing.
Child, please. All this bullshit is nothing but bullshit. Go tell that shit to somebody that don't know, which is any of you MFers that choose to follow anybody like her and all the rest of them. You already know who the hell they are, including them 3 girls over there. Because they should have been the first ones to say something. If you allegedly care and everything is racist and everything is about racism and it's all this blatant racism, but this racism is I'm not getting round up. Shout out to Mr. Wombat in the building. I appreciate you, boo. He said in England, I think crackers are called biscuits, so I don't think being a cracker is possible for Well, thanks for letting it. Child, we be leering over here, okay? Shout out out to Wombat. We be leering over here. Anyway, all this fake bullshit. Moving on, child. Moving on. And child, that man, I don't give a damn about your damn Tourette's, child. Interesting how that word only comes out when you see the Negroes up there on the damn stage. Negroes, keep crossing over, get your damn money, get your accolades, get your damn awards so that you can continue to make money. And so you're not sitting in a house somewhere that's all cluttered the fuck up with a damn cat or a dog, lonely, listening to somebody that ain't got shit and can't do shit for no damn body but run off at the fucking mouth. Moving on, child. Moving on. Don't get me started. Let's go over here to Canada. Let me change over. Sorry. Let's go to Canada. Okay. You know that the State of the Union is tonight. Donald Trump gonna have something to say. Somebody made a post about it. It said it's funny. It's gonna be blame Joe Biden. Everything is great. The economy is great. We're gonna do more tariffs. Everybody's doing good. Everything's Joe Biden's fault. Child, I'm not watching it. I'll wait for the recaps tomorrow because I ain't got time.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
So, a leftist who fled America for Canada because of Trump are panicked after realizing their socialist dream has horrible affordability. Cost of living is worse here and we can't access anything. Oh, no. Oh, no. I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying. What's going on, child?
Scholar of the far right who has fled the United States to Canada, and I need help. The situation in Canada is absolutely dire. For Americans who don't know, the housing crisis here is worse than in the United States. I lived in LA for 6 years, and I have not faced rent as bad as here. When my partner, our cat, and our dog fled the United States, we headed north with the goal of being close to where our families are located, which is on the West Coast. So we are now in British Columbia. More specifically, we are in the Sea to Sky Highway in the Greater Vancouver area. We are attempting to find housing in this, the western side of this region. My partner and I are here on a visitor visa, which is a 6 months possible stay for Americans. But while you're here on a visitor visa, you can't work. So we are currently surviving off of what savings we could get together before we fled the United States. And that's not terribly much. And in Canada, I think it's actually the cost of living crisis is worse here, especially when you are shut out of the healthcare system, when you can't access any of the resources that Canadians have access to. And that's understandable. You know, I'm not a citizen of the country, but it is making.
Now wait a GG minute. Now wait a GG minute. You're trying to tell me that you carried your ass to another, I don't even think Canada's another country, but maybe it is. And they said, no, you know what? You don't live here. You ain't a part of here. And we ain't taking care of your ass. You ain't here and we ain't taking care of your ass. And you can't work because you don't belong here because you're not a citizen. Very different than the United States of America. I tell you. That's very interesting. So they're not up there fighting for ya. They're not up there fighting for ya. They just said, good luck to ya. You said you was visiting. That means you can't live here. Visit your ass on up out of here. It's time for you to go, Joe. Where you going now? Somebody said Mexico. They got openings in Mexico, child. They got openings in Mexico, child. Yeah, I don't know if they got any planes going there right now, but take a look on Expedia. I'm sure they got something for your ass. Go. So what's this video? So is somebody supposed to, anybody feel sorry for her, Bueller? Anybody feel sorry for her, Bueller? I promise you I don't. I have no empathy today. I'm still riled up from the last damn story. I have no empathy to give. You know I usually don't. I definitely have none today. You made your move. Live with your consequence. Everybody always want to act fucking emotionally and you don't even think shit out. You trying to tell me that you moved to fucking Canada and you didn't check the shit out? You didn't check on how the hell it is that you can work, how you can get whatever the fuck it is that you need to be able to work there. You didn't think that through. You didn't go there with a job, you or your partner, your cat or your dog. So y'all didn't think that shit through. You just ran over. Donald Trump has got more power than a... Shout out to Donald Trump. more ridiculousness. Shout out to that shit. Shout out to Donald Trump. You got to get a man props, child, because all he does is fucking exist. And all he does is play over and over in people's fucking minds. Y'all are so triggered by somebody that you will never come in contact with, you will never see, and at the end of the day, really doesn't have that much control over you, only as much control as you allow to be. And you looking crazy. And I heard that Ellen was moving back, and I thought there was somebody else that was moving back too. All these people that want to move the fuck out of here based on the fact that Donald Trump is president. I just laugh in my head when I hear people say this dumb shit. I just laugh in my head because y'all, I hear it more times than not. All these people that's talking about what they not gonna do because Trump is president. Let me tell you something. Somebody said we ain't going nowhere, child. Y'all know I'm going. Shout out to can't wait to get to fucking St. Martin. I'm out of here. Trump don't control shit over here. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. And all these people that think that your life is so put upon here, but you're gonna go somewhere else and you don't even know what the fuck it is that's going on. You didn't do no studying, you ain't do no Googling, you ain't do no YouTubing, and now somebody's supposed to feel sorry for you? Now, according to the people that I have been following, Canada actually is a viable place to go and move to. But, you know, if you don't do no fucking research, if you don't look into anything, if you don't think about the future, if you don't do some sort of investment, if you don't do some sort of reading, some fucking research. Now, this is some shit you need to research for you dumb motherfuckers that think I'm supposed to research fucking Anton and Mika. Fuck that. This is the shit you should be researching. This is the shit that you should be researching. You're moving to a whole nother country. And you ain't even take no damn time to look into shit. You just thought you was gonna do, you thought they was just gonna invite your ass in and take care of you. This should show people that's why you shouldn't allow that shit to happen here. But these dumbasses is out here fighting for people that wouldn't lift a finger for you. And what are they doing? Now they looking for rep-a-fucking-rations. Congratulations, I hope they get it. Congratulations, honestly, y'all, I hope they get it. I hope they fucking get it. Because people in the United States need to learn. You sit up here and do some dumb shit, say some dumb shit. You go around doing dumb shit over the fact of a person that don't even really have any control of your fucking life. And then you make these dumbass decisions, get your asses in these dumbass situations, and then the rest of the world's supposed to give a damn? I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't. So you heard that over there in Canada, because they have everything included. And Canada is expensive, okay? We've gone to Canada once. And they almost didn't let Mr. Messi in there because he had some shit that happened when he was a kid. And they brought that shit up. At the border, like literally at the border, they said, nah, nigga, what the hell is this? He was like, child, I don't even know. Oh, that shit happened when I was like 14, 15. They said, oh, nah, nigga, you can't come in here. And you know, I was about to be snapping, okay? Because, child, how dare you ruin a rare travel opportunity? I don't know. He got the gift of gab. He talked himself into getting into that damn country. But, child, y'all be making life decisions with no damn research and then turn around. I'm telling you, this is what happens more times than not, y'all. Not this extreme on moving out of the country. But y'all, Americans will not look into anything. They heard somebody say it on TikTok, so it's true. They heard somebody say this shit on TikTok, so they said, all right, well, if they said it, then it must be true. Instead of doing any type of investigation, doing any shit that makes any sense, looking into shit, thinking, making a plan. Oh my God, never that. Making a plan for short-term goals, long-term goals, 6 months, 12 months. Child, that's crazy talk. Shout out to Generation X. These people can sit up here and talk shit all they want to. They can talk mad sugar, honey, ice, motherfucking tea about us day. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. We still gonna come out on top more times than y'all will. Y'all know everything. Good luck. Keep making these videos. Keep putting them on the internet. We'll keep talking about you. So damn smart and so damn dumb at the same damn time. Moving on, child. Moving on. Shout out, excuse me. Shout out to Romello. I appreciate you, boo. He said 2026. I'm making shirts. Charlie meets football, child. We do need to make some shirts. You know what, Jane? I just saw another video about that. I didn't save it. I should have saved it. If I find it again, I'm going to save it and bring it up. Because, child, the commercials, the videos, the way that they was forcing people and making people take that damn shot, and all of a sudden nobody remembers it was the right thing to do just because that white person said it was okay, child. If these people don't go to hell, get out of my face. Anyway, let's go over here to BCP, child, so I can try to calm down. This is titled Liberals Triggered Over Man Demanding Black People Raise Standards After Ghetto Dining at Ruth Chris. Oh, Lord, help your people. Y'all, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new.
So, over this last weekend, Valentine's Day weekend, my wife and I, we was at Ruth Chris, right? We went to Ruth Chris. It was our first time, and I did a video on it, and we were just grateful to be there because last year around this time, we couldn't afford to be there. I don't know what it is with us, and I hope you understand what I mean when I say we have to bring this street energy. The way you present yourself is how the world reads.
He's not talking about the world. He's talking about white people. He is worried about the way that Black people present themselves and how they are viewed under white supremacist ideology. N-word go to Ruth Chris one time and turned into an uppity house Negro. That man was uncomfortable with displays of Blackness in a space that he deemed to be classy. And a lot of y'all equate class to whiteness.
All right, so I did not expect that Ruth Chris video to go viral the way that it did. But I'm glad that it did because it's starting some conversations that need to be had in our community. They just need to be had. And are they uncomfortable for some people? Yeah, but that's where growth happens, in uncomfortability. All right, so the main thing I want to talk about is this whole idea that because we're Black, we don't have to present well or we don't have to put effort into our presentation because we're Black. So we're going to get mistreated anyway, so why even put effort into how we present? And I could not disagree with that more. No, it does matter how you present. And see, a lot of people were focusing too much on the restaurant. The restaurant has very little to do. It's a microcosm of the real issue. The real issue is we have to stop having such a base expectation of ourselves. And I'm disappointed that there's so many people that have such a low expectation of Black men. It 100% matters how you walk into a room, how you show up for yourself, how you present yourself. Are there systematic issues and barriers in place that regardless of where you live, what you drive, your career, your income, etc., regardless of those things, there's still systematic issues? 100%. But that should not dictate how you, as a man, and I'm talking to men because I'm a man. I'm not speaking to women. That's not my place. That's not my job. As a man, how you present and show up in the world, that should not dictate what you can control. You can control how you show up. You can control how you present yourself. Men walking around with their pants sagging to the ground is not okay. I don't care what y'all say.
Wait. Shout out to that man. First of all, shout out to that man. He's absolutely right. And I thought that this was going to calm me down. Clearly, it's not. Because you colors are always coming out here talking some mad sugar honey iced tea. You think that you can act any old way that you want to. And trust me, you can. You can run around here being loud, obnoxious, and doing whatever, whenever, wherever, and then turn around and try to blame white people and then wonder where the hell and why the hell things are happening, but you niggas ain't got shit to say about Torre. Child, you can miss me with all that bullshit. If y'all want to go around looking like savages, don't get mad when the video comes out and it shows all those AI videos. Remember when they were coming out? And everybody was mad talking about it was all racist. Child, it was probably Black people making them damn videos. You don't even know who was making the shit. You just mad because it's a caricature of the fucking truth, especially if you see a bunch of women with fucking bonnets on. Say it ain't true, Bueller. Say it ain't true, Bueller. So when you sit up here and you see those videos where you're sitting up there with all the seafood boils and not tipping in restaurants and all that. So yeah, stereotypical, but it ain't untrue either. Did anybody say all? Did anybody say only? No. But yeah, want to big up assholes like Sexy Red and Sukiyana. Shout out to Sukiyana. Let me not come for her because she ain't been nowhere lately as far as I can see. Y'all want to always big up the degenerate shit, and yet the shit that you should be talking about and correcting, you don't. Where is the correction on Torre? Y'all gonna get tired of me saying that name because that's more detrimental to us than any of this shit. If you can't go someplace and act like you got some GD sense, your mama wouldn't like it. Well, maybe your mama would be okay with it, but I promise you your granny and your great granny would not like it for the most part. You can't just run around the world acting like a banshee and then somebody calls you out and you say it's white supremacy. No, you're a fucking banshee. You don't know how to act. You can't be around me. Child, this is the exact reason why I don't deal with bitches, y'all. This is the exact reason why. You're not going to be acting crazy and then turn around and try to say that it's because of white fucking supremacy or the systems that are in place. What did I say about getting in corporate America about moving ahead? You got to learn how to act. Guess what? If you can learn how to act where they pay you at, then you can learn how to act where they don't pay you at. Don't wonder how people treat you a sort of a way when you act like a freaking banshee. He talking to men, I'm talking to women. If you want to be out here looking like a caricature, then you will be treated like a caricature. If you want to have spiders makeup and weave on that looks like you look like RuPaul dressed up and knowing that RuPaul is a man, then that's what it's going to be. You think that that shit is okay? Then don't get mad when someone makes fun of your ass. Don't get mad when somebody makes it a AI video. Because you can't say that it's not true. You cannot say that's not true. You see the video or the girl on the thumbnail, Bonnet. What's her name? Try to tell y'all, I don't want to listen to nobody. Cool, don't. Stay the fuck away from me. Child, this is something that I've known since I was younger. Y'all already know. Ain't never been. You can't be, I don't play, y'all can't play with me. Y'all can't play with me. If you ain't got no sense, you can't sit at this table. And you can say, I don't want to. Good. You wasn't invited anyway. You weren't invited anyway. Bill Cosby been telling dudes about freaking pulling up their pants for the longest time. Dress appropriately. Kevin Samuels said it. Like, what the fuck? You cannot think that you can do whatever you want to do and then think you're just going to get ahead just because you're you and you can turn around and just cry racism. Clearly racism don't work. You're allowing that nigga to sit up here saying that it's okay to say the N-word R-E-R by white people and you don't have shit to say. I'm pulling your fucking card. I'm pulling your fucking card. Speaking of wearing suits, you remember when the dudes dressed up and was just out there doing whatever the fuck they was doing in suits? Bitches was mad at that. How the hell you mad? You sitting up here talking about you can't find a fucking man, the men are this and they ain't shit and this ain't that and that ain't that. How you gonna be mad at a man that's stressed? How are you mad at a man that's stressed? That makes no sense whatsoever. That's fucking I almost said it. That's fucking rent. You heard?
You're awesome.
That makes no sense.
You're awesome.
Help me understand. When are we going to have a damn standard? And having a standard doesn't make you white. It makes you have a standard.
Awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome.
I'm not saying that black people don't have successful businesses, child, but ain't nobody, not nobody.
You're awesome.
There's not enough people who own businesses that are really in business employing people. You're not employing people. Just because you open up an LLC doesn't mean that you're doing the damn thing. Do you know how many times I listen to my kid, not to go out on a rant, but it's too late. You know how many times I listen to my kid sit up here talking about she's trying to go to somebody that does hair so well. They live 55 miles away. You got to give them a fucking deposit of $200. If you're late, you don't get your $200 back. They don't be giving you all the information. You got to check behind them. You have to check behind them. I said, why do you do this? Oh, because she do good hair, child. I could never. Yeah, I know I'm older now, but I couldn't do it when I was younger, child. It is not my job to hunt you down to give you money. If that's how you think businesses ran, just because you got one client that you got to finesse $500 out of and you think you made it, if you can't do it on a consistent fucking basis, then you ain't in business for shit. And yes, it takes fucking time. And the thing is that and I just saw a meme about that and I should have kept it, where it says that black people go into business and they charge you $50 for a t-shirt, much like that shit that Corey did. $50 for a t-shirt? $50 for a t-shirt? Child, you better go to Power and Black, where most of their shit is about $19.99, where it should be. But just because you're trying to get rich quick, you overcharging your own. I thought y'all cared about black people. Oh, until it comes to you and your money, then all of a sudden everybody's supposed to do it. But then you're mad at somebody that's just on YouTube, and then they give them money, and then you're mad. You do it how you do it. The rest of us do it how we do it. But at the end of the damn day, if you're not going to invest in your damn business, and you think that you can act any old way, and y'all think you can go out into the world and act any old way, and then you see us pulling ourselves away from you, it's not because we white or we give a damn about white people. We just don't want to be around y'all's ghetto asses. I said that. I meant that. Never have, never will. Because if you can't go into a fine restaurant and act like you got some damn sense, you definitely can't be around. Child, if you can't go into Applebee's and have some damn sense, let me not even just say a fine restaurant, okay? Child, if you can't go into Chili's, and you know damn well I don't go there, and act like the Cheesecake Factory, and you can't act like you got some sense, and you can't go in there and leave at least a 15% tip, please never know me. Please never know me. Because that means you ain't got shit, you ain't about shit, and I ain't got time to get into shit-ass trouble with your shitty ass. Because that's exactly what that amounts to. These be the people talking about, I got a business, sis. Girl, I know you effing lying. Didi says Sheree had a charging 100. Child, I ain't even buying that a shirt that costs that much from Lulu fucking Lemon. They overpriced. That shit, if I buy something from them, it's on sale, and I better have a coupon. Shout out to the Platinum, the American Express. Shout out to Reaper for 20 memberships. Thank you so much, T. This is so ridiculous that we're still having this dumbass conversation while y'all listening to these alleged pro-blacks tell you that it's okay for white people to call you the N-word hard ER and ain't got shit to say about it. Child, please. If you got a membership, please make sure you thank Death the Reaper. Shout out to all the channel members that are here. Appreciate you. Y'all, make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Come on, child.
Hey, boy. So we got to talk about this video that is going super duper viral. Featuring this man who happens to be black, and he had the opportunity to dine out at Ruth Chris, right? He went to Ruth Chris. He, has been working hard, right? He decided to treat himself to what he believes to be a fancy dinner, right? A nice place. And he found out that Ruth Chris has been taken over by the EBT community, right? And this is something that I talked about briefly in a video that I made maybe, I don't know, a few months ago. I had a very similar experience at Ruth Chris. I was actually shocked because I was like, yo, I come to restaurants like...
My bad, y'all. Let me share the damn screen. My bad. Where is it at? All right. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
This to get away from the EBT community, but the EBT community was there engaging in EBT behavior. And I'm not the only one, right, who has noticed this, right? That this is a thing, right? That the EBT community has taken over Ruth Chris, okay? And I think that Ruth Chris needs to do something about this, right? Their brand is going downhill as long as they continue to allow the EBT community to ruin.
I mean, no shade against Ruth Chris, but child, it's just a chain. It's just a chain. I mean, I've been there before. I don't need to go again. So it's just another chain restaurant that the EBT community found that they could go to. Again, no shade against it, but there's other restaurants, better restaurants, and child, it is a fucking chain just like the rest. I'm just saying. Anyway, go on, child.
So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about something that's on my mind because, like, I gotta get it out. So over this last weekend, Valentine's Day weekend, my wife and I, we was at Ruth Chris, right? We went to Ruth Chris. It was our first time, and I did a video on it, and like we were just like grateful to be there because last year around this time we couldn't afford to be there. We couldn't afford.
Exactly. Shout out to you, sir, for you and your wife. Let me say it again. You and your wife that waited until you could afford to go instead of thinking that as soon as you come out of your parents' house at 8 damn teen, you supposed to be Kim Kardashian and shit. So shout out to you and your wife. I understand that. I didn't spend too much time in fucking Applebee's and Chili's, y'all. That's why I don't like this shit. It wasn't good then, and now that I can afford not to be there, I ain't going. Okay? That's why I say that. That's why I say that. I done been there too damn much. We used to live in Applebee's, y'all. Live in Applebee's because that's all that we could afford. It's okay to do what you got to do until you get to where you need to go. But enough people don't seem to understand that. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to them for waiting long term.
Or much of anything. So, you know, we just did a video, like, I was just so grateful, right? But there's one thing that I do have to talk about. I don't know what it is with us, and I hope you understand what I mean when I say us. I don't know what it is with us. Like, we feel like we have to bring this, like, street energy everywhere we go. Like, why am I sitting down with my wife at Ruth Chris, cutting into this nice ribeye, and I see dudes walking by with their pants sagging, with their jeans sagging, with these bubble coats with their hoods on?
Facts. I had the exact same experience at Ruth Chris recently, and it really blew my mind. I was shocked, right? I was shocked. Smelled like weed. Okay. Again, you had a whole EBT community there, right? A bunch of plus size black women with their breasts hanging out. People got hats on. They dressed like they going to the strip club, right? No clothes on. Okay. It was just a very, very, very off-putting experience, right? And I had to talk to the waitress about it, right? I had to say, what's going on with this, right? How is it that you guys are allowing these people to come up in what's supposed to be a, you know, high-end restaurant like this, right? Now, the lady told me that, unfortunately, it's one of those things that's hard to deal with, right?
Ooh, child. That's where we went for Christmas, guys. That's where we went for Christmas. That was so good. I loved it. But y'all, I like to do different places as well. I mean, we have a regular place, of course, that's always going to be on point. It's actually in Jersey. And it's a place that's, I feel like, owned by or run by the mob. But it's an Italian spot. It's amazing. It's you know, maybe for, you know, what's the dollar amount type of things, but it's always on point. They always take care of you. They always give you the courses, and the drinks are good. It's not watered down, and it's always the place, the backup place at this point. Child, you can't always start at the top. You got to work your way there. And it's not a chain restaurant. It's definitely just on its own, and it's in the hood. It's in the hood of the hood of the hood. But child, they must know, because ain't never been a problem going there with anybody. Because I'm telling you, I think they run by the mob. Shout out to the Italian restaurant.
A lot of these restaurants, you know, they get accused of racism if they say something about it, right? If they say, hey, you smell like weed. You have people that'll say that, well, this restaurant hates black people or whatever. If you call them out on the fact that they're not in dress code, they get offended. Okay. In fact, when I was there was this. So when I see it, it's very off-putting.
Like, yo, we gotta stop. Like, we gotta stop. And I know, listen, some of y'all are gonna be like, oh, you was just thanking God for it. Now you judging. Listen, I'm not judging. I'm not judging them, and I'm not trying to be cynical.
I am. I'm judging like...
I was about to say, I'm judging. Y'all already know. And I am making sure that everybody know that I'm not like them, and they ain't like me. I don't give a damn. Yes, we need to differentiate ourselves. Even though I'm pretty sure you can tell by what we look like, how we dress, and how we speak that we're not the same, but some people won't look that far. Fuck them, okay? But I'm gonna let you know that I don't hang out with niggas. Somebody said the poors. No, I don't. I said, how many times I say? Hang out with your class, child. And poors is not on my... No. And yes, it was our hood, quote unquote, our hood. Yes, they know. They know. Don't F around, because this business been in business and they staying in business. And if you act up and you mess this shit up, we coming for your ass. I'm telling you, it's an unsaid thing. It has to be. It's in the hoodest of the hood. The hoodest of the hood. Trust me.
Hell, right? I'm judging. That's the problem with our society. People don't want to judge. Yes, I'm judging, because if you come up in a place like a Ruth Chris, a Fogo de Chao, Fleming's, Chima's,
right,
Crest,
right,
Capital Grill, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting something, right? If you come up in a place like that with your ass out, pants sagging, tank top on, fake jewelry, fitted cap backwards, right? Yeah, I mean, you're just showing that you really don't have any respect for yourself, and you don't have any respect for the place that you're dining out at, right? You can take that to Longhorn, right?
Hey, I do like Longhorn, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I do like Longhorn. What's wrong with the projects? I don't know. I don't go there. I ride through when I go to that Italian restaurant. I don't go to the projects. I don't know. I know that's where I don't need to be. That's all I'm gonna say.
Texas Roadhouse. Take it over there. In fact, you probably can't even take it there either, right? Just stay home. Stay home. Go to the strip club where you belong, right? Women too. Women too. I'm telling you, I've seen some crazy stuff, man, that women be wearing at these restaurants. I'm like, why is your breast out? Why is your stomach out? You are 250 pounds, 5'3", right? You ain't got a body like that. Short skirt, no clothes on. Like, dress code matters. How you present yourself matters, okay? You're ruining the experience. You're ruining the ambiance. And I don't like it, right? I'm telling you. So, I do understand, though, the argument that, some people, they don't really dress up when they go to these places because, some people are like, oh, well, it's not really that.
If it is a dress code, then they should enforce it, honestly, because on Carnival, during the evening on dress up nights, you are supposed to be dressed up, and they have been lax on it.
This is amazing.
They have been lax on it. And I don't go to the dining room. What I'm dressing up for, if they could just come in here in the shorts that they was wearing when they was out there by the pool, if it's their fault for not enforcing it, I don't care. I don't care. And when you start to have when you have the issues that you have, then they started enforcing them rules now, didn't they? If you don't like it, who gives a damn? People still gonna come because they like to cruise, period, point blank. But that's why I stopped going into the damn dining room, even on dress up night. Because I'm like, for what? You don't even enforce the fucking dress code. What I got to dress up for? No, ain't nothing going on in there that I need that bad anyway. I've had it before. If these restaurants and things are not going to enforce their policies, then they deserve what they get. Period. You're not gonna come into some of these restaurants that they named, hopefully anyway, with your areola showing, and they allow it to stay that way. That's some bullshit. Thank you, Reaper. He said Texas has the best steak. Fight me. They have the best Mexican food. They probably have the best steak too, but they definitely have the best Mexican food. That I can attest to. I'm gonna come to Texas and find out. Maybe I come to Houston. Don't y'all got high head though?
High end for me or whatever. These people who, hey, they feel like, they got money like that, whatever. So I kind of get the argument that you don't want to, dress up too much to make it seem like it's a special occasion. But when you, again, got your pants sagging, when you dress like, you're going to the strip club, you're ruining the experience for people who do feel like it's a special occasion. Because for a lot of people, yes, going to a restaurant like that is special, right? And they only can go maybe once or twice a year, if that. And they don't want the experience ruined by the hood, right? By hoodlums, okay? People who don't know how to
have to, like, yo, we got to understand, like, yo, there's a time and place for everything. First of all, like, we have to understand that how the world reads us is a reality. Like, yo, the way you present yourself is how the world reads you. We already are fighting an uphill battle at times. And I understand there's a lot of systematic things, but like, why are you like, we got to do better. Like at Ruth Chris, this is supposed to be an establishment that, what kind of establishment you go. See, that's the thing. Like, you're not going to no Applebee's. You're not going to Chili's. You're not going to Texas Roadhouse. You're not going to, what I'm saying? And there's nothing against those places. I'll eat at all those places. I'm not too bougie for none of them places. But like,
I am.
You're not going there. Why are you bringing this like energy? Why are you bringing this like attire that, come on, jeans?
Let me just say, they don't know any better, y'all. I mean, let's be honest. If you're out here with jeans sagging, that's just who you are. If you wearing bubble skirts and I don't know, bubble coats, whatever that is, I don't even know what that is. You don't know any better. That's how you live. That's your way of life. These people probably just was able to get some taxes back, so they decided to go because they heard somebody talk about it. Or I think Amina said that they had some sort of a special. If you have to have a special at those types of restaurants, then that means the restaurant's probably not doing well. If it's not happy hour, y'all, or it's not something special for Easter or Christmas or something like that, and you got to have a Applebee's, what is it, 2 for $20? Now they inching that up 2 for $25, and not for any other reason. That probably is what everybody gets, and they want to get some more money from it, right? If you have to start offering specials in those restaurants, then in my assessment, I think that they must be having some issues. The price is the price. You can either afford it or you can't. If you can't go into some of these restaurants where they don't even have the damn prices on there, get your ass on up out of there. I know you effing lying, Amina. She said they had a Groupon. Oh. Child, I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying. Not a group on the Ruth Chris. Child. Shout out to Mastros, Castros, and Pastros. Because then the next thing will be, allegedly, is that once the bill came, everybody don't want to split it, and they didn't buy this and they didn't buy that, and you end up not having a tip. So it's honestly on the restaurant, like I said, that they need to know to enforce their rules. I don't give a shit about the offense. The rules are the rules. You're not dressed appropriately. Sorry for your luck. Go home, dress, and come back. That's it. That's all. They need to stop being scared. That's not what I was going to say. They need to stop being scared. I'm just saying. But what do I know, child?
Again, you eating at Ruth Chris, you can go buy a belt. I hate that for us. I hate that we do that. Like us men, we got to do better as men. Like, go get yourself a pair of slacks. Go get yourself, you know what I'm saying, a belt. Go get yourself, you know what I'm saying, a nice collar shirt, a sweater, a coat, something, a blazers. Like, come on. You don't gotta. There's time and place for all that. I got nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, sweats and Jordans and jeans and bubble coats. I own all of that stuff. But why are you bringing that kind of attire to an establishment where you know what the standard is over there? I hate that I just hate that we do that. I just had to get that off my chest. One last thing, because see, sometimes, again, some of us sometimes we want access to certain opportunities. We want access to certain doors open. We want a certain level of respect, right? We want access to certain levels of society and things of that nature. If you want that, you also have to understand that your presentation matters. Your presentation matters. It's a reality, whether you want to accept it or not. It matters how you present yourself in certain spaces.
Facts. Dude didn't tell no lies, right?
No, absolutely not. And that makes a difference when you're trying to find a job where you're going to work at. Well, didn't we just look at the video where they said the moms or the parents are showing up with the kids to the damn job interview? Y'all think that that's a good look? Y'all think that, not y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think that makes sense? So then you apply for the damn job. You can't be sitting around coddling people like that. Go out into the world and learn some lessons and let some people tell you something. This shit about this participation trophy and nobody can say anything. So you're going to give this man, who's absolutely right, a hard time, but not say shit to Touré. This is why the colored community got issues, and RBN is right. The community is cooked. Because nobody wants to conform to anything but foolishness. And then when something don't go right, they're going to try to say that it's white supremacy, when what it is that you're just an idiot that doesn't want to listen to anybody. You don't want to change, then fine. Then stay where you are. You don't want to ask no questions. You don't want to learn anything new. You don't want to try anything different. Stay where you are. Go to the neighborhood Chinese place, restaurant, or corner store, or 7-Eleven, and eat up. Child, you can dress any way that you want to there, child. This is ridiculous damn list.
He didn't tell any lie. But what I found to be fascinating is some of the disagreement that he's getting in his comment section, right? For people who are basically pretending as if, Ruth Chris is not a nice place. But, then again, if Ruth Chris is letting these people into the restaurant, which I have complained to Ruth Chris about this, right? So I personally complained to them. I said, look, this place is too nice, or supposed to be too nice to have these type of people, these characters here. But there are people who are acting like, Ruth Chris isn't a nice place to eat. Like, this type of stuff annoys me, because I'm like, I guarantee you, these people that are talking like Ruth Chris is not really that nice. I guarantee you they don't have money like that, right?
Now Ruth Chris is really now down the restaurant. Okay, that makes sense. So you went in incorrectly. It's their fault. Now the part that's their fault is for not calling it out. So if Ruth Chris, I'm telling you, already got issues if they're offering $44 for $88 worth of shit. They already got some issues going on. And maybe they need to start standing up for themselves, because people are not going to go in there to pay those prices to be around that element. And yes, I called it that element because I most certainly wouldn't. Child, so as soon as I saw it, if all I had was a drink, I'd be like, all right, we got to go, because I'm not doing this. I don't give a damn. And I don't feel bad about it. Child, if anybody in there looking half damn crazy, we got to go. Child, y'all know I left that food the other day at the damn at the Acme. I don't play. That's just me though, child. That's just me. Ruth Chris, well, do what you do, child. Do what you do. Moving on, child. Moving on. Let's go over here and get to these other biatches, child. So shout out to More to Life. It says TikToker admits Kevin Samuels was right as she nears 40. I think people is talking about this Dana girl. I think her name is Dana and something about her. I'm not really sure, but I believe that she's a part of this. So shout out to More to Life here on YouTube 65.2. Hopefully we're already following him. Let's hear what's going on, child.
And what makes it so annoying to me is that men hold the power to not be nothing.
What?
But there will always be a woman with open arms. Like, can't stand men. You don't like men that you don't like, but you like men that most likely don't want you.
Don't ask what value Nike brings to our life because it's a brand that has a reputation of being good.
It was a 40-year-old man, and he told me once you turn 30, nobody's gonna want you anymore. Mind you,
Just when it
I was
starts.
21 when he was telling me this.
In the wall was a very real thing. I never argued with Kevin Samuels about that. You really don't have no options, right? And so now you're met with the wall. I wanted to be treated I didn't want. That's just the honest truth, right? And if more people would just be honest about the fact that they have met good people, they have met solid people who would have been great partners in a relationship, but for whatever reason, it was just something about that person you just couldn't get with, and that's the reason why you didn't move forward. Most of us have met good people. That's what y'all really need to start talking more about online instead of who don't do what and what you can't get. You've met good people. Stop it. Right. And if you haven't, it's definitely something wrong with you. It's definitely something wrong with you. You are the problem if you've never met a good man. You've never met a good woman. You just didn't want them. You just didn't want them. Keep it a buck. You just didn't want them. And for whatever reason it was that you didn't want them is your business, but you didn't want them, but you did meet them. You did. Stop it. Right? Like, I never get jealous when I see women get online and show the stuff that they man doing for them, because I look at said man and I know if I was put in a position for said man, I wouldn't have wanted him. I wouldn't have wanted him. So there's no way for me to be jealous of what he's doing when I know that I would have passed on him. I would have passed on him. And that's just the truth. Most of the time, the people who gonna treat you right, you just don't be wanting them. And I don't know what it is to that, but that's a real thing. It's a real thing. I'm not exempt from it. I'm sure some men who done met me and they was like, dang, she's such a dope girl, da da da. But if, for whatever reason, they didn't like me. It is what it is. That's life. But we gotta stop sitting up here and acting like you never met good people. You never met a good man, never met a good one. Yeah, you did. You just didn't want them. Hitting the wall was a very real thing. I never argued with Kevin Samuels about that, because the reality is the older you get, the worse your options get. So by the time you get to said age and you look around and you realize what you're left with to choose from, and you realize it is either going to be you dealing with somebody who you don't find to be attractive, somebody who come with a bunch of baggage, who got a bunch of problems, divorcees, bunch of kids.
See, you know what the issue is with ladies, right? They place value. Because I'll be honest, Dana, she's around 37, right? But ladies, they place value on their age that they are now.
I thought this girl didn't want to deal with men anyway, from what I understand on the shit that she used to say. I mean, she says this stuff, you know, y'all crazy, you need to, you know, all the normal stuff, I guess, when it comes to women. So she don't date or anything. I remember seeing her way back when in her apartment. She was happy. She don't want no man. She don't need no man, blah, blah, blah. She got a dog or something. At least she had one. And then it was a nice apartment or something, some high-rise condo or something like that. So, all right. So Kevin Samuels was right, but I feel like she's been saying that for a while. Or was she not saying that? Maybe I'm confused.
Not thinking they're close by the point of no return. And they don't realize it, right? Because after this video, I'm going to show another girl who doesn't realize it. But that's what happens to ladies. And they end up in that same cycle, right? You end up in a wash cycle of a lady that's 45, 50. The wrinkles start coming in. What men are talking about, that's hitting the wall. A lot of ladies will not be there, right? But that makeup, that fake up, when it's not on, it exposes. And that's when hearts break. And I'll be honest, men don't want to see that for you, but I understand how it is. Like when she explained, sometimes you don't want the girl. I've been in that situation, but it's like, so those guys, so true. So what happens? Ladies end up only for the long haul.
This before. It was a 40-year-old man, and he told me once you turn 30, nobody's gonna want you anymore. Mind you, I was 21 when he was telling me this. And he said, once you turn 30, nobody's gonna want you anymore, and that women age like milk. And in that same breath, he said, if a man ever messes up with you, you shouldn't immediately leave him. You should give him some time. So my question was, if I start dating at 20, Why would I stay with a man for 3, 4, 5 years? Wouldn't that waste the 10 years that I got to date until everybody kicks me to the curb? Mind you, that man looked like a pregnant caterpillar. I swear to God, that had to be the dumbest man I've ever talked to in my life. And that man was 40 with 2 daughters and was in the way of getting divorced.
That's the major issue, right? What happens with ladies? I doubt that a coworker said nobody's going to want you, right? Because guys,
I was gonna say, if somebody told her that she never needed to. Why do y'all listen to these fucking people anyway? Women should not be listening to fucking men anyway. Because y'all say some dumbass shit. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna mean it. You say some dumbass shit. And vice fucking versa. Everybody listen to the wrong people, listen to people you don't even know, listen to people on the damn internet. Nobody is going to want you. That is not fucking true. Just because you're like the magic age and then everything falls the fuck off. No one likes you if you have a horrible personality. If you are a horrible person, if you're not kind, if you're not nice, if you are a user, if you are rude, if you are think that you're all the way up here when you're really not. If you think you're better than everybody else, if you look down on men, that's why people don't want you. It's not because you turned 30. It's not because you have wrinkles. It maybe I'll grant y'all if you have a bunch of kids. That I understand, child. I would understand that in a heartbeat, okay? Maybe that. For real. Single mama-ism. But y'all don't want to listen to nobody about that. But the rest of it, 30 doesn't automatically mean shit, okay? It just means that you're running into the next fucking decade. That's all the fuck that means. If you're going to be a biatch at 20 and a biatch at 30 and a biatch at 40, that's why you don't have a man. If you're looking for, child who? Give me a famous man, child. I don't know. I don't even know. If you're looking for some famous rich man, like these dumbass basketball players that keep getting these same hoes pregnant, if that's what you're waiting for and you're looking for, that might be the issue. You're looking for money. You're putting money above everything. You're seeking money because you don't want to work. Idris, thank you, boo. If you think that you're going to get Idris Elba, you're an idiot. The odds are you're not. So if that's all you're attaining to, that's why you don't have a man. That's why you don't have a relationship. Michael B. Jordan. I don't know about Billy D. Straight Panther. Michael B. Jordan. That's the reason why. Stop listening to these people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't care what y'all say. If you are a kind person, you are a nice person, you're not a braggadocious person. You know how to treat people. Shout out to grandmothers that used to say, treat people how you want to be treated. And you're not searching for money. And you are able to treat someone kindly and they are doing the same to you, then you can find a relationship. If that's not what you're doing, you're not looking for one. You're looking for a freaking come up. You're looking for someone to take care of you. And that's why you can't find a man. I'm talking to women. That's why you can't find a man. It's not because you're 30. It's not because you 40. And it's not because you 50. It's because the odds are you're a biatch at the end of the day. Say what you want.
Want a girl, like say, even when they're 40, guys will still want them, right?
Exactly.
But this is what she may not realize. Or he could have said it and she don't remember. But that's the age of epiphany age at 30. Men are still going to want you. But the better time for you to have kids is in your younger years, right?
No.
Back then.
No. The better time for you, stop listening to these people. The better time for you to have kids is when you are married in a solid relationship. That is the better time to have kids. Don't be rushing these people to have kids. The last people that need to be having fucking kids are people that need their parents to go with them on a fucking interview. These people got too much to freaking grow up and learn. And clearly their parents are not, the parents are not teaching them. No, do not rush to, don't listen to these niggas. Do not rush to have fucking kids. Sheesh, marriage doesn't mean anything. If you're still looking for people, like I said originally, you're right, it doesn't. But if you're looking for people with the things that I said, and you're looking for someone and you get to know them, mind you, you don't fuck them 5 minutes after you meet them and then you get pregnant. No, that's probably not going to work. You need to be able to hold the fuck out. You need to be able to get to know that person. You need to be able to get to know their damn life so you can see what the hell your life is going to be like if you get with them. If you're not seeing their family life, if you're not getting to know their family, if you're not getting to know how they grew up, then you'll be surprised later on and it'll be all your damn fault. That is your responsibility. But y'all too busy trying to fuck everybody on the first night because you think that that's what's going to hold on to them. That's never going to work. I don't want to hear about I had sex with my husband on the first night and we married now. Fuck y'all. That is not the damn norm. We are talking about the majority. The majority of the damn time, don't fucking fuck on the first damn date if you're trying to be with someone for long term. If you want to be a hoe, be a hoe. But if you stop listening to these bitches telling you to have a fucking hoe phase, stop listening to them. You don't need a fucking hoe phase. That's stupid. So you think that you need to be run up in 55 million times and then you're going to sit up here and say, oh my God, I'm so pristine. No, you're a whore. That is what it is. And then you on this internet telling everybody about it. Stop doing that shit too. Oh my God, I'm sick of all these biatches.
Somebody would lock down a man, get married, because the best time to have kids is in your younger years. What's happening nowadays, girls are playing catch up. And I feel bad about it because so many...
Don't listen to this, man. Don't feel bad about it. It's not true. Don't be rushing to have no damn kids. I heard somebody's video start off about some girl 23 years old and got 3 damn kids, child. Oh, she was young too. No, and I know I had kids young, okay? But guess what? I was in a relationship and I knew I was getting married. And I vetted his fucking family. Y'all don't listen to me, child. Keep doing what y'all doing so y'all can keep talking. We got content.
It's like the dating pool with the men right now here are trash. I actually had a friend tell me directly that it's so easy for him to get a woman to want to be with him just by being a decent guy and treating her like a human, simply because the men that women are dating are so bad that when they come across a decent guy, they want to hold on to him. Notice how the men saying this didn't put the blame on the women, but they put the blame on the men.
No, it's not on the men. And I don't know you. Maybe you're just saying that because men know, right? Or it could be one of those guys who don't understand what's happening in society, right? Because you look at this video alone, look at the first person. Dana Dane knows, she knows, you still don't know, right? That's the issue. You still don't realize what ladies are doing is they're choosing unwisely. We're at the point now where y'all should have followed what happened in the olden days, but we're here and this is what's happening. And we're dealing with the...
Y'all should have followed what happened in the olden days. You don't have to be even saying that it's the fucking olden days. It's the common sense days. It is just the common sense of it all. If you're going to be a whore, why do you think that you're going to freaking find Idris Elba, as we was saying? Why would Idris want a whore when he can have whoever he wants to? Y'all sitting up here still talking about all these fucking standards that you have. He got to be 6 feet. He got to have 6 inches. He got to have 6 figures. Child, y'all don't even know which 6 figure you want. Y'all still out here talking about 50-50, bringing shit to the table. Those are the people that you need to stay away from. Those are the absolute people that you need to stay away from. Stop listening to those people. They don't know what they're talking about. They're full of shit. Child.
Headache, right? We're dealing with the headache. And this is why guys aren't choosing in the West. This is exactly why I left. There was no hope. I didn't see it.
Though they believe they are good guys, they are just treating women that they're dating as decent human beings. And just by being a decent, not phenomenal, not grandiose, not great boyfriend, partner, whatever, treating a woman with basic bare minimum respect gets them more play than they anticipated, simply because they don't treat women like the bottom of their shoe. They don't treat women like they hate them. They treat those women that they're engaging with like they care about their well-being as people. I think the men don't believe women when they speak on their dating experience.
I don't know what this girl's talking about. Moving on, because I don't even know. Oh, Lord help your people. I ain't gonna say nothing, girl. Is that the same girl? Wow. Man, hold on. Is this the same girl? What is going on with this hair, child?
This already, and I was right. I made a video referencing another video that was made by a man saying that it's very easy for him to get play because men set the standard so low for women that just being a decent person, a decent human, treating women like people, it's a mad attention. And in the comments,
it's easy for men to get women because y'all are whores. It's easy for men to get women because y'all have no standards. It's easy for men to get women because y'all will sell out. It's a star in a heartbeat because there is no hood at the end of the day, because y'all so busy trying to get something that you think is so good and you willing to go after your friend's man just to get one. Then you turn around talking about you can't stand men and they all the damn same when you're the fucking whore going after your own friend's freaking man. I don't know nothing.
So that video, the men agree. There are some men who are mad because they're probably the ones who aren't getting the woman or they're not getting any play. But there are so many men who agree in that video that just doing basic stuff, just being a decent person, gets them so much attention and gets them a lot of emotion. I had a guy.
Can I just say also, child, I'm sorry, y'all, I gotta say it. What is going on here? We got blonde hair. We got these huge Kim Kardashian looking lips, made up so much so. Who the hell even knows what this person really looks like at the end of the day? Y'all think that that's cute? Y'all don't think, listen, I'm not talking about these famous people. I'm talking about regular life. And I'm not saying that dudes regularly won't go for this girl. But if y'all talking about relationships, which y'all keep talking about, and then you change your mind saying that you don't want to be in a relationship, you don't want no damn man. Maybe because you come out here looking like this shit is not real. This shit is not real. I'm not even talking about how wide her mouth is. I'm just talking, she making it look bigger. That's that line in your outside of your lip and then filling it in shit that makes the damn thing look bigger than it needs to. Why do black people have to make their lips look bigger? Our lips are already big. Unless you happen to have the pursed lips, our lips are already big. How much bigger do I need my lips? I don't. Child.
Say that bringing flowers on the first date got him mad praise. Other guy said just talking to a woman and being considerate and thoughtful and checking on her mental health gets him a lot of attention. Another guy said that he's not even dating right now, but every time he checks the pool, it's very easy for him to get like a roster because other men set the bar so low. Another man said, please go read the comments in my last video, that it's very easy to just get a woman or
it's easy because men aren't talking. She doesn't understand what's happening in the date market. Men have given up. Men are saying no more. It's like everybody's in La La Land.
Yo, that shit is not true, okay? That's what they say on the fucking internet. That's what they say on YouTube. The shit is not true, for the most part. I know everybody thinks everything that they hear on fucking YouTube is the truth, and what you see on these stupid-ass panels is the truth. It is not the truth. You can find normal men that are normally here that are normal. You can. It's possible, okay? But if you want to sit here and take this dumbass shit that you learned on the internet out into the real world, people will get fucking turned off and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Or you come out here looking like look, I got nails. Well, look how long them damn nails are. Child, whatever. Let me like this video, child. Go on, girl.
Seriously, right? Because you got people that sit around and say, oh, don't believe what's happening on the internet. No, these things are happening in real life.
I say, listen, the majority is not like what you hear on this damn internet. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. He can say whatever he wants. I'm telling you, it's not true.
Of course. Say if you live in a certain area, maybe in that area, things go down. Like, for instance, if you live in Philadelphia, guys don't mind talking to girls in Philadelphia, right? Especially in the hood. If you go to Queens and the whole New York, guys may not mind as much talking to girls there. But in all the little outer skirts, that dead, little spots and pockets, dead. You have to understand, men have given up.
To date women just because other men
that's not true.
Other men make it so easy to outdo them by them simply not doing the bare minimum. So what have we learned today here, folks? It's funny because the naysayers in that video were saying that I was making it up.
What I've learned here is that y'all still wasting your time on the internet, listening to people and then taking that into your real damn life instead of getting up off the damn internet and going and living your fucking life and getting out there and getting to know people, being a normal person, not trying to act like you fucking looking for Idris Elba, not acting like your shit don't stink, not sitting up here looking like Janice from the fucking Muppets, and just being a normal fucking person and stop thinking that you're over anybody and being fucking braggadocious. That's the problem. That's the problem. Child, I cannot.
Why is because if you don't see what all value I bring to the table, if any at all, then that means that you don't see me as someone.
Stop sitting in the damn car talking to the phone and putting it on the internet. That's y'all's problem. That's y'all's problem.
That's worth it or valuable to you. And it's funny because I recently saw a TikTok of another guy talking about this where he says like when guys buy like Nike shoes, like they don't get the Nike shoes and bring it to the register and say like, what value do these shoes bring to my life? Like, why should I buy these right now? You know, they don't ask.
No, we don't ask what value Nike brings to our life because Nike is an established brand that has a reputation of being good quality.
What's What's Nike got to, I must have totally missed it. Don't be talking about Nike.
At a decent price. Brother, we don't know y'all. When we are going on a date and we ask what value do you bring to the table, it's not supposed to be an offensive question. We don't know you.
Real talk.
We're trying to figure that out. For you to compare yourself to Nike would mean that he should already know what value you bring based on your reputation. But if we don't know you, how are we supposed to know that? This goes back to like women thinking mind readers. Like,
so listen, it's hard for me to listen to the cackling at this point. It's hard for me to listen to the cackling at this point. So I'm assuming that she said that she has the same value as Nike. Again, first problem is you run off at the mouth in front of a camera and you posting it. And then you think these people don't see that shit. The second problem is that if he's trying to ask you questions to get to know you, you can't be offensive because I just said you got to get to know somebody. But y'all too busy being whores, listening to shit on the internet. Why are y'all so horny? I mean, why can't y'all control it? I understand you young. I get it. Why can't y'all control yourselves? Why can't y'all wait at least 30 fucking days? I'm not even saying 90. Like, see, maybe Steve Harvey was right. I don't care what y'all say. These biatches need to go find Steve Harvey's book and wait 90 damn days. Because, child, I'm so sick of y'all all upset because somebody pumped and dumped your ass and you have total control over that. Child, women control men whether they want to believe it or not. I don't care. These biatches don't know how to do it. And ain't trying to hear because they too busy listening to shit on the internet with people they don't even know. You don't even know these people and you're listening to them. What the fuck? Child, why do I do this to myself?
if it's a first date and we ask, okay, if your expectations are I pay for everything, what are you going to do in the relationship? That's all I'm asking. Why is this such a hard question to answer? Like, it's actually insane to me that y'all get so butthurt over that question because you literally ask every single man you go on a date with the exact same question. What's your income? Are you going to protect me? All these...
Child, and if you're coming out here asking that question on a first damn date or those questions, then you, Sassy Straight, should leave her where she stands. What kind of question is that to ask?
Questions that you're asking men on dates are what are you bringing to the relationship? But we're not allowed to ask the same question. And y'all wonder why we've given up on dating.
About how thirsty some of you ladies are in these TikTok comments. No, seriously, you ever seen an obvious thirst trap from a man? He has his shirt off, he talking low. It's obvious that he's like fishing. And the women in the comments.
The thirst is real. See, you have one or two try to slip in there and make it seem, oh, guys are getting girls. You guys should be going to, no. You think you go and change what's happening? Stop it. Get some help.
Like, oh my God, Lord. Oh my God, what a weird way to propose. Oh my God. Like having that little picture where it looks like the woman has, that she's erect, posting like those memes. Like that is just the thirstiest, unladylike thing I've ever seen in my life. And I see it so bad on TikTok more than I've seen it on any other app. Like these men are literally.
Yeah, because y'all can't, that's your personal freaking word vomit diary. Shut the entire F up. Lord have mercy.
Like using you all. Like you're feeding right into it. Like these are the same type of men that'll mess with all of y'all, that won't claim anybody or won't mess with you at all. And it's
yeah, the 6'4" chisel dudes.
And allow
it. Everybody gets them.
Just,
literally
doing it to get paid. And mind you, you're all of the same women that say you don't like men, you can't stand men. You don't like men that you don't like, but you like men that most likely don't want you. Exactly. Men that fit the bill of what you feel like you want, but you know you can't have. Because real men, they don't thirst trap. And I've encountered some fine men. They don't thirst trap. And no matter how fine a man is, you're finer. We don't do that. We don't lust over men in comments. Like, what type of world are we living in? You will never catch me in a man's comment section saying all kind of obscenities and all kind of things. Mind you, he don't even know who you are. A lot of you women, and it happens on the lives too. I notice that whenever I go live with a male creator that's handsome, they always invite me on the platform. You women are just in there lurking. I'm like, hi, handsome. Where are you from? I've had women sat here and
there been plenty of hoes here, child. Plenty of hoes here, and I've called it out. It's like, child, I see you. Child, I see you. Remember when I said there's a lot more women around here than what it used to be before? I said, because they know that y'all are here and they trying to hoe it the fuck up. Child, this is what I'm talking about. You want to be a whore, then the results are yours. If you can't control yourself, sexually, then where can you control yourself? If you cannot control yourself sexually, then where in the hell can you control yourself? That's you. That's your whole body. That's your whole living space. And you telling me that somebody's supposed to take you seriously outside of that when you can't even control your own fucking box? Are y'all that desperate, hard up, and horny? Like, come on now. You know, there's other things in life. Well, I'm not trying to say sex ain't good, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to be everything, and it doesn't necessarily hold on to nobody. Then you out here fucking, and then they leave you, and then you're like, look what he did to me. No, you did that to you. No, you did that to you because you didn't get to know that person. Anyway.
And it got mad at me because I was invited up on a Handsome Man's platform, and they're in the comments. And, you know, a lot of women are cool, but there's a lot of y'all that's like, oh, who is that? And don't worry about me. I'm that woman. I'm the woman that knows her worth, which makes me valuable, which makes me desirable, because I will never, ever be caught in a man's lives or his comments saying little nasty remarks to him or trying to get him to notice me. Y'all talk about pick-me behavior. That's the real pick-me behavior. Get out of those grown. You are a stand up. You are a grown, beautiful woman. You should be.
That actually is the pick-me behavior. The hoes are the pick-me behavior. Now, most of them hoes ain't here no more because I called them the fuck out. But I'm just saying, those are the freaking pick-me's, the ones that talk all that shit, but then they be in comments or elsewhere talking all that sugar, honey, iced tea, trying to use their fucking box to get some man to take them out or take them seriously. Child, I can't do it.
Anyway, and if you're elegant, if you're classy, if you know your worth, you will never be in a man's comment section begging for attention.
For these men, y'all are way too desperate. A lot of the reason why y'all are desperate is because you need to heal. It is no reason why it makes no amount of sense of why you can't be by yourself. Why you
now? What's Simone say? Chantel Simone, rest yourself, child. Rest yourself. Y'all don't know how to rest yourself.
Feel like you need male validation. Why you feel like you need to have sex? Why do you feel like you just need attention, or you feel like you're not worthy if you don't have a man calling you, or you don't have a man in your face? You are worth more than that. It's something wrong that you can't be by yourself, that you can't be okay with your own spirit. There's something wrong with that.
Right.
You don't always need a man. You don't always need to have sex. Matter of fact, you don't need to have sex unless you're married. Y'all are opening y'all legs to these men, and y'all don't even know how they think. You don't know how they process life. You don't know what they believe in. You don't know how they want to raise their kids. You don't know if they go to work. You don't know if they got a job. You don't even know if they got a car. Y'all just jumping in.
I've not seen this video. This is what I'm saying. Shout out to this young lady right here. Exactly. You don't even know who the hell you opening yourself up to over and over and over and over again. Child, you cannot make this shit up. It is just common fucking sense. Why are y'all so damn horny?
In bed with these men, no conversation, no trying to see how their mind is, no none of that. Just jumping straight into bed with these men.
Right.
And y'all are wondering why your life is going the way that it is because you're too desperate. Yeah. You're way too desperate.
Yeah.
Do you not know that you're worthy? Do you not know you are loved and cared for by God? Do you not know that God paid a high price for you? And so you must honor your body to God? You don't know that God loves you. You're God's woman. You're not these dusty men. You're not their woman. You're God's woman. God loves you. God cares about you. You should love yourself and value yourself that much that you're not going to allow yourself to be done any type of way. No matter how much you want a man, if this man is not meeting the standard, I'm not dealing with him. Y'all will know the man ain't the standard and still think, oh, well, maybe I should. No. If a man is not if he does not meet your standards, you do not bring your bar. You don't lower your bar.
I don't even think these people know what their standards are. I gotta be honest. These people hoard them all 26. That's right. They don't even know what the standard really is. Child, if y'all don't look up the word standard, the dictionary is your friend, dictionary.com. Look at what a damn standard is. Because I don't think you know. All this stupid shit about what do you gotta do, what do you gotta do, what do you gotta do, what do you do? The first thing you need to be seeing and knowing and understanding is what do you do? You miss me with that pick-me behavior, because if you don't know you and you don't know what you really do want and you can't say something that makes some damn sense and then you go out here talking this dumb shit and then they're going to hear that you talking dumb, then you horny, and then they're going to use you and then you're going to be mad when they leave you. Nope, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing, child. Y'all hit the like button, child. Let me go to this damn video that Reaper sent about this Dana child. Hold on a second. All right. Child, what it said, oh, let me turn it. She blamed men for hold on a second, because you already know. It's this one, yeah. She blamed men her age for being single at 40. Then this happened. She blamed feel like she did blame men, but I feel like she was like taking care of herself or something. This is that Dana Dane girl, or whatever her name is, Dana.
Single at my age didn't come from bad decision making, stupid.
Mind y'all, fellas, this woman gets online, talks all that shit about herself and other women and sometimes other men, and she used to look like this. Like, remember how in this video when she said that back in her 20s, right, all the men were players and there were no good men to pick from? They wasn't picking you anyway, sis, in your 20s, because in your 20s, you was big as a fucking house.
There's no way that tape made y'all that mad. Y'all pulling up 20-year-old. Listen, the center of what he said. Okay, I'll give it to you, right? I've never looked Dana up what she looked like fucking 15 years ago. I never had a reason to. Ain't nothing she said ever made me that mad. Bro went deep. With that being said, before I go on this rant, I need y'all to understand something. This is me I had to be 15, 16. I was always a taller gentleman. You can't see it through the big baggy shirt. This is back in the 1800s. I already had muscle. I was 17 in this picture. Already, had a little upper chest, little arm gains going. You understand me? This is in 2016. So by the age of 22, I was already having, my way physically. Like, I know people get online and lie to you. Oh, women don't like muscles. I promise you they do. I've been muscular for a very long time. I'm 31 now. This is when I was, selling out shirts on this. I had already started my YouTube shit, my social media shit. I had the social media motion and the money motion. I was selling out, shirt sales and all that. I was in a committed monogamous relationship though. I got married early. And I remember in that video where Dana was like, hey, all the good looking men who had the options was out here being hoes essentially, right? They were doing what good looking men do. All the ugly niggas got married. I said, well, damn. Ouch, Dana, damn. We were just out here in love and shit. I was just in love. I was never a nigga who was like, oh, the black girls ain't fuck with me. The girls ain't fuck with me until the girls was fucking with me, man. I was just a relationship guy, right? Some of us, anyway. But there are some things he said in that video.
Yes, there are some men that are relationship men, and that don't make them simps. I don't care what y'all say. And then there's the rest of y'all, okay? So clearly he was a relationship person.
You can't just let slide. And the people who hate Dana, right, they just gonna agree with it anyway. Like the whole Bernard shit and Anthony Joshua, right? She had her time where she was on live with Bernard giggling and going back and forth. And she made her, I think she went viral for talking about Anthony Joshua a few times. There's nothing wrong with that. She's a single woman. And I want y'all to look at it from the male perspective. Say you're a man, you almost 40. You got money, you live in the life you want to live, and you're single. And you got this motion on social media. You can be on here with pretty young girls. As a man, you probably be laid up with some of them, right? You might be talking about pretty young things and all that. Oh, if you see what you like, you can talk about it because you're single. You're a single man and you got your shit together. You might be out here talking about, oh, she fine and she got 3 baby daddies. That doesn't mean that you're about to marry these women. So like Dana being a single woman and having fun with single men who she finds attractive and she says she's celibate, so she's not like sleeping around or anything. So like that's just her being a single woman. Also, Dana look good now. Man, pulling up pictures from 20 years ago is crazy. I understand the point, right? Because she was saying, well, when I was in my 20s, all the good looking men weren't checking for nobody because they was being hoes and doing this, that, and the third. Which she's right. But you saying, well, nigga, they ain't want you anyway. And you're right? Maybe.
Okay. Because I'm like, what is he talking about? So because Dana was bigger when she was younger, that means that's why men didn't want her. That is not true, child. Like, y'all got to stop. Y'all have to stop. Yeah, people need to get off the internet. When I go on these cruises, child, you think everybody's in shape, Bueller? When I go cruising, I'm a cruiser, child. They out there and don't give a damn. 2-piece, 1-piece, string bikini, no bikini, tops down, tops up, all over the place. I'm talking about women on the beach, off the beach, in the pool, out of the pool. These people are married. There's plenty of married whales on the damn cruises, okay? Husband might be bigger, might be skinny. They don't give a damn. Stop listening to this shit on the internet. Lord help your people. The internet is going to be the death of everybody, okay? Because, child, and how the hell does that dude know that that's the reason why she didn't get freaking men is because she was big? If she didn't get men, maybe it's because of her attitude, like I said earlier. Maybe it's because of how she acted, what her expectation was. Maybe because she was big, she was insecure or something like that. You know what I mean? She didn't not get a man because she was big specifically. There's plenty of dudes that, child, where's Prime? He loves BBWs. He loves BBWs. Unless we not act like there are not men that don't, y'all. Don't be trying to act like that is not true. Don't be trying to act like that's not true.
Maybe. Because hell, I be on live, we be doing a little pop the balloon shit. A big girl come across the screen. We don't do big girls over here. I don't think that shit's attractive. I be like, woof, pop, on some funny shit. We just be having fun on live. And it's always 4-5 dude. Hold on now, I like mine 250. I like mine 300. So hey man, she really might be telling you from experience the story she telling. I'm just saying, just because you and I don't like them fat, don't mean that she wasn't dealing with no dudes that like big girls. Also, in that picture, like half her face was swollen. I think you got an unflattering picture and posted it as like, this is what she looked like all her 20s. I don't know. I just don't like to see y'all talk about things like, why I ain't.
There's a lot of deflection going on here by John. And it's obviously because they're mutuals on TikTok. There's an online relationship here. And he doesn't want to step on Dana's toes. But let's be for real. If this is what Dana looked like in her early years, we have to ask ourselves a couple questions.
What?
Because she started out the video by saying her being single wasn't because of her bad decisions. Well, is being overweight not a bad decision?
For her to, if she's saying that her not getting a man is not because of her decisions, well, that's the problem right there. If she said that the reason why she was single, it's not her fault, basically, then that's the problem right there. That's it. It has nothing to do with her weight. It has nothing to do with anything else except her attitude. You gonna blame somebody else because of whatever it is that you was doing? That's on you. So y'all trying to tell me, just say that y'all really believe that no skinny dudes like bigger women. Let's just say that that's the truth when we know damn well that's not the truth. So you're telling me there was no fat men? Goodbye. So you're trying to tell me that there's no fat men that would like her because even if she was bigger, she ain't ugly still. So now we're trying to say that all bigger women are ugly. Is that what we're trying to say now? Can we act like we got some sense around here? Come on now. If she couldn't find a man in her 20s, when it's supposed to be the time that you can find more men than not, which is true, right? When you're younger, then it probably was her attitude because she said that it wasn't her fault. Sounds like attitude to me. That's on her. Maybe she thought she was all that, honestly. Child.
It's not as simple as just make a bad decision. I know that better than anyone else, okay? I lived it. But you are the one choosing to eat at the end of the day. You know that being overweight is going to reduce your options in dating. That's just a fact. The bigger you are, the less attractive you are. That's just a fact.
Now that's just a fact. Child, I'm over it now. Reba says she blames all men for being players, gay, and well, there you go. Then that's why. She's not taking no accountability. She's not seeing where she did anything wrong. You're the one that wants to be in the relationship, so you clearly was doing something wrong. So just blame all the men. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. Nate J said, I never had a problem with getting a man. I've been over 200 pounds for a long time. Ditto, child. Ditto. Because it's about your demeanor, it's about your attitude, it is about how you treat people and how you accept responsibility for what the fuck it is that you do. Talking about all these men was the problem and not her. I don't think it got shit to do with her being bigger.
So that's a bad decision right there. And then you speak about the attractive men. That's not the aisle you should have been shopping in. I'm sorry to go ahead and say it. That was not your level. Now, Dana at 40 is a very, very attractive woman. But when she was in her 20s, she was not shopping at the attractive aisle. I am very, very sorry. So you clearly...
So now that she's an attractive woman at 40, by what he's saying, and she still can't find a man, now what's the problem? Because she ain't fat. So now what's the problem? Anybody know? Like, what is the problem now? Because she looked good. She was pretty back then. She was just bigger, okay? So now she's smaller, and now what? Now what's the problem?
Had it inflated, so I think it decreases like their value as a human being.
Not goodbye. See, I'm gonna have to start calling y'all out. Now it's her value as a human being. Is this what we saying? Child, if you MSDs don't get up off the internet.
Okay, you made bad decisions in your dating life. Okay, like who's dead, bro? Like, the life is still good. You still enjoy your life? You still enjoy your life. Okay, you made bad decisions in your 20s, which is why you're single now, but like, just own it. It's not that deep. Like, nobody thinks you're a bad person.
So if they pulled that picture out, how do they know how long it took before she was skinnier? Do they know all that? Or are they just saying, oh yeah, she was just fat all that time until we just started seeing her? Child, Joker said dudes was trying ish on Dana for recognizing a problem and doing something about it. Of course they were. That's why people need to get up off of the internet. Because that's just this small sector of place. In real life, it don't work that way. I'm telling you. In real life, if you get out into the world and stop being around these same dumbass people and stop listening to dumbass shit on the internet by people that you don't know what the hell they got going on because everybody is lying, then that's a you problem yet again. And it's your fault yet again. Stop listening to people on the internet. Lord help your people.
Listen, nobody thinks that you don't have value. Nobody thinks you can't, do anything. You just made bad decisions in dating. It's one aspect of life. It's an important aspect. A lot of people, and I get it because it is an important aspect, just get so defensive. And you even see it with like single moms as well. Like, just accept it, bro. Like, you messed up. That's all people can say. And where else are they going to take it? It happens.
Dana Dane missed one thing when she talked about why so many women over 35 are single, and these men that are offended thinking that it must be because we have too high a standard. No, it's because we've had too low of a standard. Many of us have had men ever since we were 15, 16 years old. We was always in relationships. And what we realized is that our standards were too low. Many of us we've already done build a man. We've already gotten a man that we tried to invest in, we tried to believe in, whether or not he was rich, poor, blah, blah, blah. We done did all of that. Now, if it doesn't come with what it's supposed to have, we're not waiting for the accessories or the extra parts to be delivered.
This shit is so typical.
Now, listen to that. Anybody interested in that? Anybody interested in that? One, again, running off at the mouth on the internet. And two, if you didn't had all these relationships and you didn't had all these men, sounds to me like you might be a hoe. I'm just saying, you said it, not me. And so you're saying that with all these relationships and all these men that you didn't had, nothing worked out, but it's not on you? That ain't what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's on you. So with all these men and all these relationships, nothing worked out at all. Child, you didn't want it to work out. You didn't want it to work out. And that's why you're where you at. I don't care what nobody's saying.
This is what they do though, right? They give the worst men everything and they don't got nothing for the good man. This is why they say nice men finish last. I think even that's delusional because the way they tell it, they've never had a good man. That mean good man, they never had shit. And even when you finally get there, you got to work even harder after being last already anyways. Imagine that. If you got so much to give to men who don't care, what do you have for men who do? Not a damn thing. They making excuses like anybody care about how dumb y'all was for niggas. They don't got nothing to do with us. This is why I'm glad I'm not a sore loser because we finished last, but to other men, you can't hate on them. If we do the 100-meter dash and niggas can start at the 50 and the women accept it, that's just what it is. The women are the prize and they allow cheating niggas to win the prize. And then they come back with this bullshit like we got anything worth winning anyways. Then you think we gonna work harder? Be for real with yourself. Subscribe to my YouTube Kind of Reality.
It's almost a revolving cycle. And it's quite unfortunate because if you made mistakes when you're younger, it makes sense to like, as you get older, you learn from them and you don't want to do.
Of course we make mistakes when we're younger. We're young. That's when you are supposed to make mistakes, but you're also supposed to learn, not keep making the same mistake over and over and over again and then blame someone else for it. If you're not going to learn, then that's your dumbass fault. Where your mama at?
Do that again. But men are looking at you and going, you gave like your best years to all these demons. Now that you're older and you've been used by these demons, you want me to go beyond, above and beyond, more than what these guys did. But the women are looking at it like, I was young, I didn't know better, I made mistakes. I'm not making those same mistakes anymore. And then it becomes this back and forth for both sides, not having empathy or sympathy for each other.
Things women think about intimacy and marriage, but would never admit publicly. This is...
Oh, is that over with her, Sean? All right. All right, then that's it for Dana Dane, Sean. All right. Well, if these people are just gonna sit here and listen to all these people on the internet instead of going and figuring the fuck out what you want to have, what you want to do, then that's on them, child. Have the fuck at it. Anyway, did we do this one? Oh no, this is the Philly dating. All right, here's the Philly dating one, child. Is that too big? Pause. All right.
New York, maybe New Jersey, maybe, but Philadelphia out of the fuck.
Can we please talk about how birthed out Philly truly is? I can't do the dating down here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I get played with one more time, like, somebody's gonna have to act. Philly niggas will tell you that they going to their cousin's house and make you pay for their Uber to go to another bitch house. And then we can think you got a good joint. It's never a good joint. Then these niggas got like some type of disrespectful culture going on. I'm cool. Talk to me nice, bitch. The fuck? A Philly nigga will cheat on you and tell you to mind your business.
After doing a lot of dating videos on this channel and covering different cities, one thing has become impossible to ignore. Dating is hard, period. Not just in Philadelphia, not just in New York, Dallas, Miami, or anywhere else people love to argue about online. The city changes, the accents change, the slang changes, but the frustration stays the same. So yes, today we're talking about Philly because the stories coming out of here are loud, specific, and relatable. But this video isn't about blaming one city for everyone's dating trauma. It's about understanding the culture we're all dating inside of right now, because that culture is what's actually making things feel so exhausting.
It's because y'all spend too damn much time on the internet listening to people that don't even know you!
I did recently join Hinge in Philadelphia, and it's not going great. I'm not very good at it. One of my very first matches was a rose, and I said, hey, you sent me a rose. You must really like me. And she said, honestly, that was a mistake, and I was praying that you didn't see it. Another one, I recently picked up a girl for a date, and the first thing I told her as soon as she got in my car was, ignore all those chewed up fingernails on the floorboards. Those were in here when I bought the car. I'm a modern day Shakespeare, which is funny because I wrote one of
that's disgusting. Clean your damn car.
My matches a poem, and she probably didn't like it because she unmatched with me within 15 minutes. So
2 separate times in the last week, I've encountered men that I've seen on like Hinge in Philly for the last, like, I don't know, 7 years that I've been on and off Hinge about 700 million times in the wild. And I like fully recognize them and like know way too many basic facts about them, even though we've never matched probably or even spoken. Like yesterday I was meeting my friend for drinks and this guy biked by me and like I clearly saw him and I think we saw each other and I was like, oh yeah, that's Jack. But I was like, I don't think Jack and I have ever spoken. I don't know. Why do I know Jack? The fact of the matter is I don't know Jack, but this also happened. My friend and I were on a walk the other day and she was like, Missy, look, it's Alex, 5'11". And I was like, oh yeah, Fairmount? Like, why do I know this man's height and where he lives, but I don't know him whatsoever? Like these men that I don't know have become these like sim characters in my life.
She don't know them whatsoever. What a surprise.
And then I was wondering, like, am I somebody's Sims character? Are they like, oh yeah, I've seen her a million times over the last 7 years, you know, Missy, 31. Somebody told me why yesterday. I honestly had to like fight the urge to not be like, hey, Jack. He would have been like, who the fuck are you?
I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's hell in there. It's horror. You have to be a certain type of person to survive.
So I just got stood up on a date. I'm not surprised. I already had a feeling that was going to happen.
Child, who does she look like? She don't even look real. Big old chest tattoo and shit. Child.
Because it's just been a waste of time in Philly trying to get to know men, trying to go.
Are you black? What are you?
On dates, giving out your number. It's just like, y'all be like, oh, y'all don't give people chances, y'all da da da. You give people chances, they waste your time. I think like now it's just an ego boost to certain men to see like, oh, let me see if I can get this beautiful woman. Let me see if I can bag her. And that'd be it. That's it for you. Like, that's enough. You text like a couple days and then that'd be it. Like, I don't know. I'm tired. Get me the fuck out of Philly, please, because these men here are trash.
Dating in Philly. So can we talk about how everybody here is baby dad? Almost just about, I would say 80-20, right? That 20% probably really like 10%. Because the other 10% is probably, you know, play for the other side of the team on the DL or just willingly play for the other side of the team. So those 10%ers is the only pool that you really got. But can we talk about it? Can we really chat for real? So it just baffles me that y'all really don't want a quote unquote commitment, but y'all having kids by any and everybody and then love talking about your baby mom like she's crazy. What did you do to make her crazy, bro? Can we take some accountability here? Like, she really wanted to be.
Another one just out here running off at the mouth. They ain't even none of her damn business, but she running off at the mouth.
He with you and you wasn't on that. Like, bro, now you gotta step up to the plate. You knew she was crazy before the baby, book, but you still want to mess with her. Can we talk about it? Good day.
Okay, if your guy keeps scrolling, if you are a single female living in the city of Philadelphia, I would like to talk about something. Is there no eligible men left for us? Just asking for a friend here. Because it seems to me, and I'm 27, that all that there is left is 25 and below. And not that that's a bad thing. I'm not against it. That's not a bad age gap, but I'm trying to find someone to order, and it seems as though all I can find are 24-year-olds. And I'm just wondering if it's me or like, is everyone else?
It's you. It's Philadelphia. You're telling me you can only find 24-year-olds. It's fucking Philadelphia. Does that even make sense? I can only find 24-year-olds. It's a whole big ass fucking city with more places to eat and shop and be and hang and do. So it's you. It is you. It is you.
Experiencing this, I'm just curious because I gave up Morgan Spear. I gave up the post-college vibes that gave off and went to Rouge the other night with my friend and met what I thought was, well, he was like the most intelligent one I felt in the room at the time. And he was, but I asked him his age after we were talking, hitting it off, talking about a date. And then he said he was 24, but it was his birthday. So he was about 10 hours, 12 hours into being 24. He was like 23 prior to that. So I'm just curious if anybody else is experiencing that same vibe, like help a girl out here because we're all just trying to find our husbands. And I'm just confused. Like, is Philadelphia, is like everybody that is eligible now taken? Is there none left for us? Just inquire.
Somebody made a video on here about how you probably won't find the love of your life in Philadelphia. Then somebody tagged me in that video and said, except for Sierra. And that's not true. It's no exception. I am not the exception to the rule. I will tell y'all a million times. I will tell y'all every day. I imported my love, tariff prices and all. I imported my love. For one day in the Philly, man, you have to be quick. You have to be quicker than that. Even the worstest one, even the least advanced one will probably want circles and laps and light years around you. And he won't even be trying. We have to grow up fast in these parts. Secondly, we have our own language. It's like going to a foreign exchange program. You don't even know what he's talking about. Girlfriend, slap him in the face. He just told you he cheated on you. He said he was with the joint. Now he went to the joint.
on. You don't even know. You don't even know about the nail placement. He's telling you he cheated on you.
Oh my God. Shout out to the John though. Shout out to Live from New York. I'm about to be done, y'all, because I can't take it. I can't take it. Thank you, Live from New York. I appreciate you. He said, which woman has the most testosterone? Rude. Philly, Memphis. Now who has the most testosterone? You ain't shit. New York. It is the NYC. You see the women that be coming on Daily Wrap Up Crew? Single one. Single one. Wilding. Child, I'm gonna give it one different one try because I've had enough of these biatches. I'm being tortured right now. I thought that was Brandon Jamal.
Dating in Philly. Here's gonna connect. They're going to have 2 phones. They're going to have numerous females blowing up their phones. And they're going to be wearing some type of set.
Does she want men?
Some type of Alo set, some type of Nike tech set, some type of, we going to go to Lulu, but we ain't doing Lulu no more. Watch out. Get that.
As dating in South Florida needs to be studied compared to dating in Philly and New Jersey. When I date in Miami, the men send me a car. If they can come pick me up, they're sending a car. They're sending Uber Black. They're making sure you're safe. They're sending flowers the day before the date or the morning of the date. They're checking on you. They're calling in. They're seeing if you have any dietary preference.
Philly boy. Stop it. I'm not even technically from Philly, but come on now. Just stop it. Over New York, Philly boy. Come on. He said, I know firsthand. You would know. But I'm just saying, Lord, have your people.
Says if you like any certain foods, they're checking the list. Dating in Philly, New Jersey, the guy's like, oh, I'll meet you there. What? I'll meet you there. So, ew. Needless to say, I understand why my girls.
Why that dog put his ass in the... That dog said, I'm getting in on this. That's the best thing I've seen since we've been watching this shit. These biatches are driving me nuts.
In Philly and Jersey are like, this is rough.
I'm feeling like I'd rather listen to Donald Trump than listen to these biatches.
Because it is rough.
What's your luck on dating apps so far, dating in Philadelphia?
Does she have... Girl, what are you wearing? Sassy Straights. Is this a woman that you would be like, yeah, that look like wifey to me with this outfit on? I mean, was we not just talking about being presentable in the other video? And this was she out in the... I mean, maybe she out for the night, child.
I'm not lucky. I ain't get lucky yet. Because I don't know. I'm
Welcome to Philadelphia, right?
I'm not trying to trust everybody. I'm not trying to... You got to watch out for who you talk to in Philly.
So how do you meet people in Philly? Is it in person? Is it on social media, Instagram?
In person and that Tammy app.
On the what now?
Tammy app.
What's that?
That's a lesbian day app.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Okay.
Never heard of it.
I hate when niggas be like my folks. Because like in any situation, almost any situation where they use that term, my folks, it be sounding like it's a bitch. Because if it was your homie.
Shout out to Chantel Simone again. I see long to ties. Shut up to Chantel. Oh my God. I can't take it.
You would have just said your homies like you do any other time. Or your mom, your dad, your pop. Like you get what I'm saying? You would have been specific. Who is my folks? What is that? My folks. As soon as I hear that, I be like, because who is your folks? Like, what that mean? Why do y'all use that? And it always sound like y'all talking about a bitch or something. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy.
So is that the new thing? Like, I'm trying to pull up, I'm trying to see you. Because pull up where? To whose house? Because you're not pulling up to my house. One, I'm not even giving you my address. So you're not pulling up at my job either. No. So we'll be pulling up at, because they'll be pulling up at a mutual spot to go to dinner. Because I can pull up in a public place so we can sit and talk, chat, get to know each other. I can pull up at a coffee shop. I can pull up ice cream date. It don't got.
Now, as soon as they say you want to go on a coffee date, they're going to have a fit. Child, but she right. You ain't coming to my house. Come on now. Why are we saying this? Well, at least she had that sense.
I mean, nothing all expensive. Shit, we can get a water ice in person. We'll sit there and talk to get to know each other. But to pull up at my house, and no. I don't know what the problem is. I just don't understand trying to get to know people these days. Like, how hard is it if I find you attractive and you find me attractive? Two, let's plan to get to know each other. We can talk on the phone for a little bit, but all that, what you doing 5 times out the day, I'm doing the same thing I was doing 10 minutes ago when you asked me what I was doing. Like, Ask me, what am I doing tonight around 8 o'clock? I want to take you out. I want to get to know you. Like, come to Center City. Let's go do something. Something. Let's go down to Penn's Landing. Let's go talk. Or we can even go run. Let's go.
Damn, Devon, I can't even get a cup of coffee from you. Lord have mercy. You can't buy me a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Damn. I mean, I know you're not supposed to have no debt, those sassy streets. Y'all not supposed to have any debt because y'all better with money than women are. Can't even get a damn coffee.
Let's go take a walk. Like, but to pull up at my house, yeah, where's y'all getting that from? In this day and age, if I really don't know you like that, why do you think I want you to know my address? Baby steps.
What people describe in Philly feels intense because the disrespect is so normalized.
Child, I don't even want to hear it. I've had enough. I can't do it. That's all I got. I can't even get to Anton and Mika because they have exhausted me. I see why I don't do this often, because they have exhausted me. And I have so many more videos to show. It's been 2.5 hours, y'all. I'm done. I gotta lay down. I gotta get me my snack before bed and lay down. Thankfully, I have no clothes to fold. Praise the Lord. Oh my God. Shout out to y'all if you hung in there, child. Oh God, this is Corey Holcomb night. Lord help your people. Just get your minds right for tomorrow, okay? Just get your minds right for tomorrow. Maybe he won't come on, but I doubt it. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for hanging in there. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, Reaper, stream sponsor. Thank you for all your help as always. Shout out to all of y'all. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much for your support. Shout out to everyone that donated tonight. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Maybe I can squeeze in no, I think I'm busy at work, but I'll try to do a live stream around 6:15 after the gym. All right. I appreciate y'all. I see you all in the next one.